Hello Minecrafters, and welcome to the Drawing Board. The Drawing Board is a CMP, that is a creative multiplayer game by invitation only, where Minecraft players do all kinds of creative tasks, large and small, and I have chosen a very small task. I am going to redo a village. Upgrade it, if you will. And I've already started. First of all, let's take a look at this place, this end down here. I haven't done anything with yet, except put some little fences around the gardens. I'm going to do something more with those, obviously. And over here, I've already started building somewhat. Here we have the library. All I've done is add some trim to the roof and a chimney. This is a house. There was nothing here in this spot before. There was, however, a house over here on this corner which I've torn down, and there was a large house on this corner and a small house right here. I tore both those down and I just built this. I wanted to experiment with a few different roof styles. Oh, missing a little piece of cobblestone there. And over here was a small house which I just expanded, doubled in size basically, and redid the roof. So I'm still just starting. I've probably put in maybe an hour's worth of work so far, not very much. Now, there are an abnormally large number of villagers here. This town naturally spawned with about a dozen villagers, and they were all white shirts, either cartographers or librarians, with one cleric. There he is. So I threw in a bunch of spawn seeds trying to get some villagers with brown shirts, and I did. Also got some nitwits, which I euthanized. And so I wanted somebody to come in and start working the fields, doing something useful. So now we've got that. Alright, so first thing we did was build this little church here. Oh, that's what was on this corner. It wasn't a house, it was a church right there. So we took that down and we instead built this one. It's your typical little town Christian chapel because it's got a cross, although you could say they were worshippers of Thor and that was a hammer. So we've got enough seating for 12, pulpit for the preacher to preach from. Very small, simple. And here we have a home. I haven't done anything with the interior yet. I'm going to wait until everything is complete before doing that on any of them. And this is the home of the mule trader or donkey trader. And he's got an upstairs. And you can see his sign with the saddles out front. And that's something I want to do with all of them. The librarian also has the book sign out. Okay. This I wanted to do something a little differently. I did these very high roofs on the other builds. This one is just a traditional A-frame with a little embellishment on the top. And to make it something a little more special than normal, I had the beams going up through the roof itself, and then I added a very simple little plus sign shape here on either side with cyan concrete behind it. So this is a quite large house with a very large window here. Now, this is clearly a farming community, but so this is what I want the farms to look like, kind of rustic, enclosed. So I'll be doing that. And this, let's see, I should go ahead and fill in the ceiling there, I think. And so I need to fix this farm And then I'm going to continue the path down here, and we'll put in some docks and probably a ship too. A fishing boat anyway. There you go, you can see our plus sign on this building and our big window. I might come back and redo that as a bay window. We'll see. Okay, so what we are going to do next is deal with this hut. And this is a hut. This over here is a small house. Small house is 5 by 5, the hut is 5 by 4. Some of the huts have this little peak design. Some of them don't are squared, but they're still 4 by 4, so they're a hut. In survival, I like to dismantle these things immediately because you've got a whole lot of logs there you can use. What we're going to do here in creative is do what I did with that other house, and we're going to expand it, make it into a full-fledged little house. So we'll start with the foundation. Let's see. That's 5 and 4. Let's go one more. And we're going to continue with our oak pillars. Go a little bit higher. And we'll take out this wall. Whoops. Sorry. And might as well fix this floor here. Now, I may very well come in and redo this floor after I'm done when I'm doing the interior of the house here. Okay. So. Yeah, not very helpful, is it? Put a door on this side. So let me take a quick nap here. Yeah, I know there's a command for resetting the time, but I don't know it off the top of my head, and rather than look for it, I'm just going to sleep. I am not a professional Minecrafter. Don't pretend to be. Just enjoy making some Minecraft videos, showing my friends what I've been doing. There are some people on this Drawing Board server who either aspire to be professional Minecrafters or have the capability of being professional Minecrafters anyway, but I don't think anybody has posted. I take it back. One person has posted a video, I think, but I don't know if it's available for re-watching. It was a stream originally, but if that person who goes by the name of Candy Bear puts her video up that you can re-watch it, then I will, of course, add it. Okay. Now I want to differentiate this a little bit from the other ones. Anyway, I will add a link to it. That's what I was going to say. I want to differentiate this house from some of the others, so we're going to go with a different color roof. Not too wild, not red sandstone or anything like that, but we will go with a different color of wood, and I think some spruce would be nice. And you know what? I'm going to trim that in birch, because there are birch trees around here, some right over there. I don't know if they're actually spruce trees around here, but it's not unreasonable to expect spruce. I've already built with some spruce here. The church over here, you can see it has spruce walls and spruce log corners. Okay, and we are going to go with the high peaked roof. This is not very large, so not a very deep build, so we can only go so high. Let's see. So, do a little flourish here. That was weird. And then we need a slab to finish off the top. Here we go. And what did I say? Birch? I'm rethinking that now. Let's see what it looks like. I'm not sure I like it, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and finish it up and see what it looks like. Okay. That should actually come out one more. And it should probably be birch. See what that does. Yeah. Again, not really keen on it, but can always change it later. Just want all these houses to look a little different from each other. Like they've been built over the years with different styles and by different builders. Alright, that's not horrible. Give some shutters. I like the trapdoors in 1.13 with them being differentiated by color. Much nicer. Okay, well that's not too bad. Okay, so what I want is this guy needs a little something special in his house. Probably one of the farmers. Bring out the landscape a little bit. Okay. indentation a bit. We're going to put a door in here. And we're going to enclose this porch. Okay. And since we've got, we're creative, might as well be creative here. Some jungle tree leaves. They're in here. And what else can we do? We can do something hanging down. Well, let's see, we got clay pots, of course. But that doesn't really work. So you have a very nice lamp. We'll just use a glowstone. Although that's what I'm using for the signs. You know what? I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to do something else. Okay, I'm going to put a little stone shelf up here. There we go. And can I put a pot there? I can't put a pot there because it's at the bottom. It has to be like here. Okay. And that's room enough for a large flower. Can I put a large flower in a clay pot? I don't remember. Well, let's try some roses here. No. Can't do it. Can't do pansies. Only do small ones. Let's do a blue orchid. Alright. That's alright. Okay. There's our little house transformation. On the outside anyway, it's not too bad. You guys better get inside. Alright. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for joining me. Next time we'll do something with one of these other buildings. Have a great day, and remember, keep on Minecrafting.